Actually, that's not true. No, I didn't sleep. Released a 9 gifted. Appreciated. Something wrong with Shay's flights? No, she's still in Amsterdam. She's fine. Last night, after stream, I went and made dinner. And then I came up because we have editor videos to work our way through. Right? We have a bunch of submissions. I think we got like 8 or so submissions we're working our way through. And they're all an hour plus long. So unless it was really bad, we have to basically rewatch the same thing a bunch of times. That said, though, when we got done with all we could handle for the night, I went downstairs, got ready for bed, started watching something. I was like, yeah, it's a little warm. I'm going to turn the AC down. Turn the AC down, watching some anime. And then about like 30 minutes go by. I'm like, yeah, it's still kind of warm. I'm going to turn the fan on. Like, it's kind of annoying. So I turned the fan on, and I'm sitting there. And I was like, I'm going to go get some water. And I walk out to get some water. And there's, in my kitchen, there's floor AC vents. And I walk by it. I'm like, why did that not feel like it's blowing? And I backed up and I touched it. It was borked. My AC went out last night. So I got up at like midnight and I went outside and I went to go check. And sure as shit, the breaker was not flipped. It was not spinning. I checked as much as I could. Obviously, I'm not an HVAC technician, but I knew that shit wasn't working. So I called a 24/7 service, and they came at 2 in the fucking morning. Guy was really nice. Fixed it in about an hour. You say expensive. It really wasn't. I was very worried because on the phone, they like refused to commit to telling me what was going on. Like it sounded like it was like a third-party dispatcher. And they're like, oh, like the only thing like we know right now is, are you willing to pay the $85 diagnostic fee? And I'm like, well, they're probably gonna, I was like, $85 to come out tonight? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'm sure, that's fine. So the guy came. How much was it? I think it was $225. $225. It was very simple. It wasn't anything crazy, but they had to take the panels off, and there was a couple loose wires, and also the vents were pretty dirty. He's like, their vents are very clogged. Like I was like, what? He's like, yeah, they're clogged as shit. Like you might want to get someone to come look at these. Like not tonight, obviously, but and I was like, okay, good to know. Which is funny because that was supposed to be cleaned and done before we moved in. So I'm kind of like, interesting. That was one of the things that we were told that it was done, and they sent videos of them changing it. So maybe they didn't clean it; they just changed the filters, but the filters were still really dirty. So obviously a little bit of work to get done there, but it wasn't bad. It took them about an hour, put everything back together. Actually, if anything, it worked better than when it was working before. So yeah, we got it fixed. By the time it was done, though, it was almost 4 in the morning. So yeah, I didn't go to bed till about 4 a.m. So $225 to get my AC back at 2 in the morning. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't complaining. I'll take that all day. I'll take that all fucking day. Any day of the week. You know? So. Hi, buddy. And then Gus was pissed. He was so mad. I was trying to be sneaky. So, like, the guy has to come in the house to, like, you know, check some stuff. And obviously Gus is a madman. So I had him in the bedroom and I'd shut the door behind me because he was, like, half asleep. And then, you know, I had to pop my head in to check to see if there's any vents in the bedroom because I didn't remember. And, that woke his ass up. He was big mad that I had walked out of the room without him. So he was screaming in the bedroom by himself, and I felt bad, but no, the unit's only a couple years old. It's fine. Like he was like, honestly, you're in good shape. Just the wires came out loose, and it's pretty clogged. He's like, we don't really have to do much to fix it, but yeah. So I don't know how it happened. He had no idea. He was like, sometimes they just shake loose, you know, especially if you have like really strong weather, which we do have here. Someone could have bumped into it too. which actually lawn care was here yesterday, so maybe they banged into it with like a lawnmower, or they were like weed whacking and somebody knocked into it and could have shook it loose. So who knows on that one, but it wasn't a big deal. I'm just glad that I get someone to come out at 2 a.m. I was a little nervous. I'm like, damn, I'm really inviting someone into my house at 2 a.m. This is probably a little bit suspect, but okay. I didn't tell him what type of dog Gus was. I told him, I was like, oh yeah, I have a dog, but he's in the bedroom. I was like, he really doesn't like people though. He's gonna get loud if he hears you. And then about 30-40 minutes in, I'm like, well, you don't really sound like a big dog, buddy. Not when you scream. If you bark, you sound like a bigger dog than you are. But if you scream, you just sound like a little shit. Isn't that right, my son? Oh, isn't that right, my son? You don't like that I tell Chad that you scream? Are you embarrassed? Are you embarrassed of being a little screamer? Are you embarrassed? Oh my God, he's shedding like crazy. Oh, big yawn. And then I took him out this morning, and the neighbor's dog's out. So I gotta run over and snatch his ass up because he thinks he's a fucking German Shepherd. He's ready to fight. He's over there at the fence. Wow, 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 wow. The guy's fucking golden retriever's just coming over to say hi. And he's like, you know? And I'm like, all right, buddy. So I pick him up, walk away with him. I pick him up. He's like, ah! I'm like, okay, well, you're not listening to me, buddy. So I had to pick you up, put you in air jail, and then reset him.
Big dog got to eat.
Had to hit the factory reset on him, but then he was fine after. So the only thing I can't figure out recently is I don't know how to get him to stop barking all the time. Like, he does like anxious territorial barks. And I know it's a new house, but he doesn't stop. He does all day long. And so I've been trying to train him how to be quiet on command. But I'm worried that I'm teaching him like a different version of come here. You know? I feel like I'm teaching him the wrong version. Because like if I tell him that, if I say quiet, he will come running and he'll stop barking and he'll stare at me. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for him to just stop barking, you know? YouTube is 100% your friend on this? Yeah, you're probably right. Is there a ghost in your house? Well, considering he's barking at the back door, I'm going to say no. Unless the ghost is in the backyard. So. Yeah, I mean, I do want to get him a trainer. But I want to wait till Shay's back before that, so. Okay, buddy, I'm going to put you down, okay? I got to get started. Is that okay? Can you do me a favor? Can you stay up here? Because you get scared when you go downstairs by yourself. Is that okay? Can I ask you to stay in your bed? You don't have to stay in your bed, but just stay up here. You can stay on the carpet, stay on the floor. You can go in the bed in the other room, whatever you want. Just stay up here, okay? Install a CCTV for what? He's literally barking at nothing. There's literally, like, he barks at cars in the distance that he can see. Okay, he's chasing his tail. He's barking at cars in the distance he can see. Like, if a car drives by in the distance, he sees it and he barks at the car. You know? So. I mean, Rex, that's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you if you should or shouldn't, you know? That's totally up to you, dude. Also, I'm gonna load into Rivals. My dog whines instead of barking. He doesn't really whine that much unless he's like scared. He will whine like if I've been telling him recently to quiet, like he'll come over and he'll be like ooh, instead of like he'll like stop barking, but yeah. Yo, thank you super chat on the YouTube side. Just for Tankpool. Your ult, you want to upgrade the gun ult first. You build gun ult before anything else. You're the first person to get ult, and then you just ult their backline, throw a bubble on them, and try to kill them. Unforeseen, by the way, thank you for 46 months. Crumb. Hey, thanks for giving that guy a sub. Appreciate it. New trailer for the new map is out? Okay, I'll take a look in a minute. I'm still waiting for the caffeine to kick in. My caffeine's still kicking in. My dogs are food motivated. I told him to bark on command and haven't had issues. He's pretty food motivated too, but I just don't know how. I don't know how to convey to him what I want. My hunter's instinct after all these years. You know, because like the answer I think would be to, like, be standing next to him when I tell him to be quiet, so that he doesn't like run to me, so he doesn't think it's like a command to like come here. But every time I walk over to him while he's barking, he'll stop. You know, so like. Now it's like it's hard to tell him to stop barking if he stops barking while I'm standing there. It's the second I walk a little bit away is that he'll start barking again. Got one. You know? By the way, Parking's in 11 months and Conquest. I think I'm in 9 minutes. Appreciate both of you. I think I'm adjusting okay. He just wants to alert you to things you can't see. Yeah, but like, it's all day. Like, literally all day. It's everything's an alert. Like, everything's an alert at all hours, you know? So it's like, I don't know I don't know how to stop it, you know? Load it up. Got one. Why is that so loud? Hello? Marco, I think the 3 months.
Speaking head emoji, speaking head emoji, speaking head emoji.
Your dog is a yapper, you don't stop it? Nah, he can't just bark all day long, all day. And also he has problems, like he doesn't get along with people as well. He doesn't get along with other dogs as well. He's got some issues. And I'd like to get him fixed at some point, but I don't know how to do it. He's anxious, yeah, he's very, very anxious boy. No, he's not old.
Amazing.
Target neutralized.
6 in a row. Way to go.
I heard my first game of ranked. What did it say? First real ranked game of the season. Game is slowly getting better. Oh, is the casuals leaving? By the way, I just want to point out, whenever matchmaking gets really bad and the game feels really bad, you can always point it to one of two things. One, it's summer. It's summer, or there's been a big update that brings a lot of players back. Oh yeah. Oh, you're 100% right. So this was the big update. 190, 150, 150, 130, 130, 120, 130, 130, 120, 120, under 120. Yeah, it's definitely starting to wear off a little bit, so a lot of those people probably are going to start piecing out, you know? But yeah. Hey Flats, would you spectate me? I hit rank 1 playing Mr. Fan unless he's banned. Is it actually you? Yep, checks out. That's a fire stats sheet at the end. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do me a favor. Do you know who my channel manager is? Retro Howling. He's in my Discord, Twitter, stuff like that. Message him. I will tell him you're coming. Hang on. I'll message him right now. All right, I told him you're coming. Reach out to him. We were gonna ask you for some codes, codes that either you feel you feel proud of, that you think are really good, or you know, however way you want to do it. But I won't do it today. But I'd be down to do it in the future. Sure. Let me see. Okay. Very convenient content farm. Isn't it nice when the content comes to you? All right. Where is this map trailer? Aha. Okay. Thebes map reveal. Okay, new map reveal. Well, let's see. Walk in. Thebes. I've been playing a lot of Pal World. All I can think of is Scamet doing the fucking dance to this. Is this another leave spawn through a portal? I'm kind of getting sick of those. If it's not, that's fine. Yo, what happened to bro's head? Meow. Do you think his ass gonna wake up? Like, they're showing so much of this guy dead, but I feel like he's gonna wake up at some point. It's gonna be all over. I'm not gonna lie, other than this scene right here, I'm unsure where the payload is. I guess I would... Like, those don't... Like, okay, so that's a little bit, and those doors open. But those side rooms, it's kind of hard to tell. And then at the end here, but it doesn't show a line, so I don't know. And then also no line here, obviously. Maybe it's a spawn room. And then what the fuck is this? It's like 900 miles. I'm guessing this is like off the side of the map. Apocalypse is actually the payload? That'd be kind of funny, actually. Okay, cool. All right, chat, I gotta pee. I'm gonna leave you this with 2 seconds, okay? I'm gonna go to the bathroom 2 seconds, and then I got something else I wanna watch, which I think is actually pretty, well, I haven't watched it yet, obviously, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. Bro, how is this actually kidnapping my phone? Hello? Bro, I was trying to close my damn phone and it just started playing a random YouTube short. Even though nothing was open. Okay. Also, can you hear him bork? You hear... Let me see if I can get him to come up. Gus, come! Can you be a good boy? Come over here. Over here. Come here. I'm not gonna bring it to you. Boy. Okay. Let me see. How's it going through the 200 plus editor apps? It actually ended up being closer. There we go. It actually ended up being closer to 300 because what happened was after the tweet, Crap made a short and then Clips Guy made a couple clips off of me talking about it. And so like another 100 people fucking applied. Actually, there was a lot of nonsense ones at that point, but yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot to work the way through. A lot of talented people. But I think we're getting pretty close. I think we're getting pretty close. Okay. God, my eyes are burning. Fan's not on either. Okay. Chat, I got one more thing that I want to watch today. You guys submitted this to me like 100 times before. It's this. What I learned from my wife's Marvel Rivals addiction. I wanted to wait a few months before I watched it, but you guys recommended this like absolutely crazy, and here's the thumbnail for it. She won't stop playing. You know what's crazy? 2.5 months ago is what? May 1st? Was that season 7.5? Isn't that the Avengers one? And I'm just gonna get insta DMCA'd right off the bat. Oh, poor YouTube.
Is one that you didn't really care for all that much. Now, what if this person was your wife? And what if that game was Marvel Rivals?
Okay.
So just how does someone go from not gaming much at all to getting obsessed with Marvel Rivals?
Wait, hang on. What did that say? My wife employed.
At all to getting obsessed with Marvel Rivals. My wife Camille and I first met in high school. Much like my now Minecraft-obsessed father and uncles, she hadn't played too many games outside of some DS and Wii.
Wait, your whole family is gamers? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous.
Kid, and also Zelda Breath of the Wild, a game we had both played and bonded over.
Shay should make this in reverse. Do you not know that she plays fuck tons of Rivals? Like ridiculous amounts of Rivals. It's the amount of times I've walked down there and she's playing Rivals and she's like, "No, don't look," because she doesn't want me to watch because she's like, "Yeah, I won't blow up her spot," but like she's not super high ranked, but she doesn't play ranked very much. So
to date more and more. We also played a bit of Mario Kart together.
More than me? No, she's employed, so no, not more than me.
Well,
Okay.
after a very hopeful time apart from each other and our eventual marriage soon into adulthood, that connection...
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a lot more women that play Rivals than other shooters I've noticed. Yeah, 100%. I think there's a ton. Like, way more than probably most people expect.
Breath of the Wild held true, and I soon felt that I would be hard-pressed to not try and show her even more games and get her to experience the same joy that I've experienced throughout the years. My wife is such...
Wait, you wanted to experience joy and you said, you know what I got for you? Marvel Rivals? Okay,
a
you know what?
fun-loving person who is sincere in her goals and loves a good competition, and was already interested anyways, so she naturally fell in love with gaming just as I hoped she would. Which is good, because I was not going to love her anymore if she hadn't. I showed her lots of games, and she also found her own that she...
Dude, you know what's really sad? Me and Emong's It Takes Two playthrough is lost to time. We can't find it. We've looked everywhere. We don't know where it is. It's somehow lost to time.
Enjoyed. She was pretty immersed in the hobby. She got some fun out of Hogwarts Legacy when she filled her entire room of requirement.
It's gone. We have no idea where it is. We've looked everywhere.
And couple painting for some reason. She actually introduced me to Baldur's Gate 3 and played that a ton, and picked up Animal Crossing New Horizons a bit before eventually getting bored with it and returning to her severe Stardew Valley addiction, where she is basically that game's equivalent of Jeff Bezos, but somehow even more evil. So you have a whole kitchen dedicated to...
Why is it just a battery?
Consumerism?
Yeah.
And a giant corporation.
Yeah, those are all things I can sell, and I got more in there.
Oh my gosh.
I just got
Guys, you guys remember when we were on our Stardew Valley
like
kick?
1,000 peppers.
You have $63,000 worth of peppers.
No, I don't really care about my Stardew family.
Oh.
They're just, they're like kind of
Wait.
like props.
Her farm looks
Oh.
gas.
I think this game
Dude, mine looked like, mine was legitimately min-max as much money we could farm out of it. It looked horrible.
She tried Doom, Balatro, Skyrim, Slay the Princess, Mario Odyssey, Elden Ring, Celeste, Terraria, Resident Evil 4, and so many
Damn, I
other
never finished
incredible
Terraria. I was like literally
And eventually, I
one
felt
stream
I
off and I
finally
never did
narrowed
it.
down what kind of player she really was. To me, my wife turned out to be the kind of gamer who loves strategy and scaling in games. For her, success and fulfillment in gaming was to be found in becoming powerful through making the right choices for herself and overcoming odds in the most clever and efficient and sometimes sinister methods.
Or like, or even, I mean, I guess not kind of the same way, but like survival slash like builders, like maybe like Stardew slash RimWorld.
Evident in what I think are two of her top 3 favorite games, Stardew Valley and Baldur's Gate 3. Not only does she have hundreds of hours in each, but they're both games whose designs give her enough freedom to let her use her own wit, aptitude, and skill to become more powerful. She wasn't necessarily in
Remember I fucking one-shot that guy? And chat was so mad.
for the action or the graphics or a good story, even though many games she played and loved had all those things. No, she was mostly in it for the rewards and the strategic grind to get there. And these single-player, slow-paced, gameplay-focused, open-ended RPGs with no online required really cater to her playstyle. So why on earth,
Yeah,
after showing
that's
her
what I was
so many
thinking.
games and thinking that I had her preferences pinned down, is her number one favorite game right now a multiplayer, fast-paced, competition-focused, live service hero shooter with a battle pass? Yes, indeed.
Let's take a guess. Everybody guess why. Everybody guess. I'll let you guess first, and then I'm guessing after. Everybody guess. Why do you guys think that is? Everyone's saying skins. Really? I think it has to be more than skins. I think gacha games that are like, how do I phrase this? I think the shittier gacha games that like don't take off, right? Like the games that are like outside the Hoyoverse circle, outside of like Wuthering Waves, like, you know what I mean? Like the ones that try to copy those and they try to have like the super pretty, nice looking skins and nice looking characters that don't go anywhere. Prove that that's not all it is. There has to be something more. It has to have the sauce. I think Rivals is both approachable from a competitive standpoint, but not overwhelming. Like you have to dedicate 900 hours to learning the smallest intricate, interactions just to like be able to go up one rank. So you get the reward of actually playing ranked. I think the skins are nice. I think your characters are nice. I think there's lots of choices of what to play. I don't think you'll get bogged down playing the same thing every day. Like meta changes pretty decently. You'll play different characters like every other season or so. New characters getting released. It keeps it fresh. And then I think when you play with friends, I think it helps a lot too. So if she's playing with a lot of friends or playing with a group, I think that strategy and coordination and like the teamwork when it comes together is a lot.
2024's Marvel Rivals,
That's my guess.
An online hero shooter starring some of the most popular superheroes ever. For some reason, it absolutely hooked her and has now become easily her most played game probably ever. She is literally playing it right now as I'm writing this script. I think I was genuinely perplexed at what appeared to be a really sudden shakeup in her interests. I wasn't surprised because she was playing a game she liked without my recommendation. She had done this time and time again, and is indeed allowed to make her own decisions, unless she tries to play League of Legends. But I was surprised because
I was going to make the same joke.
I thought I had picked the perfect games for her to play. I didn't expect her to fall in love with a game in a genre that I told her nothing about, and I didn't even really like myself. I thought I knew her well enough after years
Wait, you
of
didn't like
marriage to
yourself?
know what she would be into.
What?
But as always, she keeps surprising me in the best ways, and it was clear I had a lot of new things to
I feel like if you're a competitive gamer, like an online gamer, you fall into 1 to 5 buckets. Hero shooter / very fast paced, like pew, 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 pew. Battle Royale. Tactical shooter like Valorant, CS, MOBA, Dota, League, hell, even Deadlock kind of falls into that too. Or the fifth and final, the freak category, but in the best way possible. Like you play all the really more niche FPS games that last for like a couple weeks or like a couple months, that just jump around. RPG, well, we're talking about competitive FPS games, but like Splitgate, the finals. No, not Concord. X Defiant. I'm trying to think of what other ones. Marathon. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Marathon in there. Marathon's in there. Rogue Company, yes. But I feel like anyone who plays like a lot of those games play a lot of like the similar, like no, not Apex. Apex, you're too mainstream. I'm sorry. Arc Raiders, no, too mainstream. I'm talking about like you just play like all the very weird, like kind of fun FPS games that nobody wants to touch.
Learn about her and Marvel Rivals. After a couple weeks of trying the game out after it released, I happily went back to my single-player comfort zone. However, my wife didn't. She didn't return to her Stardew Valley farm the way she used to, and Baldur's Gate 3 wouldn't see an open save file from her for months, because my wife was still playing Marvel Rivals. I decided it was time that I pick Marvel Rivals back up, for more than a month this time, play with my wife and a few more of our friends, and see what this game is truly all about.
Playing with your friends.
My wife's gamer tag was
getting
Gamer
there.
Camille at first, but eventually it got changed to Costco Bakery for some reason. She tried
Oh, for some reason, huh? Some reason? That's what we're going with?
out Mantis at first, but eventually locked into having 3 mains: Cloak and Dagger, Scarlet Witch, and Invisible Woman.
For some reason? Okay.
But even now she plays Jeff and Luna and Penny and The Thing.
This is... I was gonna say this is Shay's hero pool, but it's not actually. Jeff... It's like Jeff... Dino... Emma... instead of Penny. And then like she's played Cloak and Invis, but I don't think she likes playing them that much.
And Emma Frost, freaking everyone.
Oh, there
Why
it
is she
is.
so good? Why is she so good at this game? As for me, Doctor Strange had always been my longtime favorite.
I hate to say it.
Plays
I hate
Jeff
to say
and
it.
Luna
Shay's the
and
same
Penny
way.
And The Thing and Emma Frost.
Is there something that these all share? Is there anything that these all share? I think they're some of the best to look at.
Freaking everyone.
They're all pretty
Why is she
or
so
cute.
good? Why is she so good at this game?
They're all pretty
As
or
for me,
cute.
Doctor Strange.
And if you say The Thing doesn't count, oh boy, I'm telling you, you're fucking wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong. You don't know. You don't know ball. You say you guys are questioning The Thing. Nah, you don't know ball. There's you got two different types of people. You got the Thing people and you got the Dino people. I won't elaborate
Strange has
further.
been my longtime favorite superhero, so upon hearing he was playable, I picked him up solely because I just love his character and started learning his moves. We would get online with our friends and get put up against another 6-member team. Then we were put into different matches, each with a different goal or objective. There's a King of the Hill mode, another one where you have to escort a vehicle to an ending point, and then another that's sort of the mix of the two. It's not just shooting the other team over and over and seeing who dies.
Listen, no shade to Overwatch. It's very different games these days. I think Rivals will eventually have that evolution. But this is literally why Rivals is a much more approachable game. Think about how he just described all 3 game modes. Like, we think of them, right, as like hybrid, escort, control. In Rivals, it's like convergence, domination, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But it's like, we instantly think of it, oh yeah, that's just the 3 modes. It's super simple. But like, from an outside perspective, it's like, how do you describe them? Convoy. How do you describe them easily? You know, like push, a little bit harder, but not that bad. Flashpoint gets kind of complicated. And then what was the other one? When they added back 2CP, but with all the points, I forget what it was called, but like you get more and more complicated.
There's a
and it gets difficult to get into.
One where you have to escort a vehicle to an ending point, and then another that's sort of the mix of the two. It's not just shooting the other team over and over and seeing who dies
Flashpoint.
first. Matches have structure and strategy.
They got rid of it.
We were usually in for
Clash. It's called Clash. Yeah.
So
See, everybody
what
forgets.
did I learn from my wife's Marvel Rivals addiction? Or to use a kinder and more accurate word, healthy obsession. The first and most obvious thing I saw, and really the only thing that matters at the end of the day, was that my wife
Hot take. By the way, we saw her hours. It was like 470 hours. What? This came out season 7.5. I don't know if I'd say that's an addiction. I think like she probably has, like, if you play the game consistently, a pretty decent amount, pretty healthy amount of hours. I wouldn't say it's like too crazy. It's probably even higher now. Yeah, she's a grinder, but like nothing wrong with
having
that.
a lot of fun. And this was a given. When I asked her where this fun came from, her answer surprised me, but
Hitting
also
the flank
didn't
on the
really
witch?
surprise me.
I guess I find Marvel Rivals fun because I like team games.
Really?
And well, I like other people thinking that I'm good at something.
Yeah.
People like feeling good at things,
Yeah.
and I like feeling good at this because it's easy to
That's so interesting.
be good
Let me
at
finish.
it.
Let me finish.
Interesting. Could you elaborate on why is it easy to be good at Marvel Rivals?
Scarlet Witch left click. I'm just kidding.
But you play characters that are tougher than Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
So
I'm almost Lord Luna.
as I said before, Camille
That's actually so interesting, you know, and that's why I think that them doing like the season 9 stuff where they hard leaned into like the team ups and like huge power levels of everybody and kind of moved away from like the pro player balance philosophy that people were like screaming for, probably was the right call, because these are the people that play every single day almost. And that's what they come in for. They come in to actually feel like they're good. They feel like they're having an impact, you know. To use a comparison, because it's the best comparison I have. Like if you play a lot of Overwatch, game is so advanced so much now that you have to really work just to get a kill if you don't play the game that much. Especially more as like a casual player, and you have to have like better aim, you have to have better movement, better tracking of your cooldowns. You're punished a lot harder, you know. Not saying like one thing is better than the other, but there's a reason why this one's much more approachable than say like a more competitive or a more like hardcore competitive game, you know.
a victory, but one that is earned from her skills and also respect from her peers.
The combo.
MVP right there. That's MVP right there.
I think Marvel Rivals is more accessible
Huge.
approach to a hero shooter allowed her to get her foot.
Sorry.
I think Marvel Rivals' more accessible approach to a hero shooter allowed her to get her foot in the competitive door with this game and rank up quickly and productively. Heroes that have low skill ceilings like Scarlet Witch and Cloak and Dagger were perfect for a shooting game beginner like herself. Easy enough to not have to aim too much to get kills or heals, but weak enough, and in the case of Cloak and Dagger, important enough to have to be really smart with where you place yourself in battle and try to stay alive. Heroes like these allowed her to pull her own weight in a match with relatively low stakes, so she could build her skills and familiarity with the rhythm of matches easily while still having a good time.
And you know, there's a lot of people that always like complain about those characters, like, oh my god, they should be reworked instantly. You know, there should never be a character that's so easy. You need to be able to aim perfectly all the time. And it's like, I don't disagree competitively. Like a character that has auto aim shouldn't dominate the game like all the time. Like their numbers shouldn't be high enough that they're like viable at the highest level. But that doesn't mean the hero shouldn't exist in general. Like that gets a lot of people in the door. And like, it's better to have those people come in and play, even if they're playing like what's considered a quote unquote easier character, and then maybe they'll branch out and try something else in the future and then go from there, as opposed to just never having them try at all.
Instead of just dying over and over.
Also,
Her motivation
Natty thing that's
to
7
be
months
the best
appreciated.
meant she wanted to do what's needed to win and get better fast.
I have heard of
and
that.
for Marvel Rivals, that's all about teamwork.
Yes, that's the thing where like if you play enough games, you're gonna realize that character has weaknesses or isn't as powerful as you want it to be, and then you're gonna like, if I had only knew this other character, I would totally be able to win. And then they're gonna spend time learning the other character, and that character actually does require a lot more skill, and so they're more willing to put in the effort to learn the new one, but it got their foot in the door.
You abandoned me.
Oh, I didn't know you were over there. I thought you were dead.
No, I died shortly after that though.
Oh, Lord, I'm evil.
It's okay.
No TP back.
It's far harder to win in this game if you don't work together. So many other heroes have so many dynamics that work with one another, and so many different abilities that complement with one another. If you aren't willing to work together and use what makes your hero different from the others for the benefit of the team, you are probably going to have a rough time.
Dude, Thing and Strange are really good tank comp, I feel like.
One of my biggest confusions when my wife got so into Marvel Rivals was its gameplay style. To me, all hero shooters were just that. Shooters. You aim, fire, get kills, and that's about it. No
There's gonna be more to
intricacies
that.
about it. And Camille had never really played a shooting game before. It wasn't until I started playing with my wife more and more that I really saw that it's so much more than just shooting.
To me, this game isn't just about like shooting target it hit. Like it's about making strategical plays, and some people will get too wrapped up in the fighting that nobody's on point.
Yeah.
And there's been characters who just sit on point the whole time. That's the objective of the game.
It wide open for the
yeah.
other team to get it. Each hero is
That's true. It's an objective-based game mode. Chat, how many times have I won games where I have like a lobby full of absolute demons that are running around fighting each other and I just stand there in the cart? Someone's got to do it. I'll do it. They're like, no, you're playing tank. You have to push up. Yeah, you're not wrong. If we were playing like an organized play, you know, we were playing in a tournament, pro play, whatever, that was 100% my job. But we're not. We're playing ranked, and half you fuckers are just running around doing whatever. Oh, look at that. Now we're in one fight territory? You're welcome.
Into one of 3 roles. First up, you got your vanguards, or tanks. These are your strong, robust heroes meant to take hits and push back, protecting their teammates using shields, walls, or other traps and things to direct damage away from their teammates. You've got your duelists, or DPS. These are your up close and personal, or sometimes from far away, fighters. The duelist category is made up of characters that can deal damage in a variety of ways. Some are meant to go one-on-one, some are meant to take out multiple at a time by diving in with a strong attack, some are meant to flank the other team and surprise them from the side. They're all meant to be a strong offense.
3 or 4 shots?
And finally,
Question
you
mark?
got your strategists, or healers. These heroes are meant to keep their teammates in tip-top shape by giving health boosts, temporary shields, jump boosts, and any other kind of power-up.
You guys on support, you guys were so clutch. I survived way longer than I should have.
These 3 roles
Aw.
really matter. The way that teams are...
You know what? It's this is what, season 7, 7.5. What a time, you know? Like, the community was a little smaller. You have the louder minority that was complaining about balance and stuff like that, but what a time. I feel like, don't get me wrong, like, it was always you always had, like, people arguing and slurring and arguing and doing some bullshit, but, man, season 9 has been so bad. Seeing a little clip like that warms my heart.
You don't want to have 5 healers and 1 small duelist. It's going to be a lot harder to make that viable. Some teams and players can make any combination of roles or heroes work, but most of the time you want it to be perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Oh my gosh, they're so aggressive. They don't have any... Oh, it's because they have 4 DPS and we only have 1 tank.
So while playing, I really saw firsthand how these heroes are so well designed to be used with each other. As a Doctor Strange main, I know that on my own, I would be absolutely cooked without a good healer on my 6. As a tank, Doctor Strange is meant to be on the front lines, using his shield and high health bar to push the other team back.
That's why I always like to watch one of these every once in a while, because you get like in touch with the common player. Everything they said is technically correct, but, you know, for example, the previous clip, watching like 4 DPS versus your 1 tank, your 1 tank's going to get slammed because you don't have enough sustain. 2 tanks, if you swapped a second tank, they would literally not leave spawn. They would just literally get run over the entire time, right? The reason you can actually make 1 tank work, but not on Strange, because Strange is really good at absorbing damage and giving it back, but he doesn't have anything in between that, like to take position or to like take an engagement or to burst people as well. So that's why like you sometimes those weird like single tank comps, like you can have like a solo tank Hulk and it works better sometimes than a solo tank Strange because he can go fight a 1v1 and win. But like if you're talking about like the king of solo tank, it's probably Mag. But then you watch something like this, right? And he's like, yeah, you're right. Like the objective is to like hold space and play forward. But what even defines space? You know, it's like you has to be usable space from your team, right? And it's like
For Strange main,
jumping through here, you can see everyone's kind of like
absolutely
hanging out
cooked without
down
a good
here and
healer
doing
on
whatever.
6.
So like
As a tank,
this guy pushes all the way up.
Doctor Strange is meant to
Actually,
be on
it's
the
2
front
different
line.
clips. Okay, it is 2 different
Using-
clips. I was gonna say because like their
Using
whole
shield
team
and
is here and their
high
team is
health
not
bar
up to
to
the
push
corner
them.
yet. Wait, actually, wait, no, it's not. It's the same clip. They got back capped.
He just does not output enough damage to do what he's supposed to do on his own.
So it's
And
like it's funny to watch because it's like they do the right things, but at the wrong moments. And it's like there's nothing wrong with that. But it's why there's I think a big disconnect sometimes when people talk about like how the game works or how balance works or how like characters work. Because like everyone knows how they work in theory, but like how they work in an environment like this where there's too many things happening to keep track of. You know, like they're running up and like, oh my god, I need a good support, and it's like, well, you probably would have took none of that damage if you don't go that far, but you need to go that far to take space. Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no, you know. But it's very fascinating to watch. I always enjoy seeing these kinds of POVs. Too many Rivals players have zero idea what space is. They just W key. Yeah, I mean, healing in this game is really strong too. So like that's why people are like, oh, I need a good support. We need good healing. But I think this game, I think it'll evolve in a couple years where people realize like the less damage you take,
so
the
many
better.
people hitting him because he's in the front. His shield and health can deplete fast. So I really appreciate it when my wife, who usually plays healer, can watch my back amongst others on the team and keep me alive so I can keep doing what I'm doing.
Ah! Frick off, Thor! Oh my frick.
I saved your life so hard there,
Oh
McKay.
my. Yeah, you did. Thank you.
There's a real intentional game
That's
design
so
going
cute.
on here, where one character's weakness is meant to be made up for by another hero and vice versa. And even barring that, one of the biggest features of Rivals is character team-ups, which I'll talk about later, don't you worry. My friend Josh, who joins up with us often, told me why he likes playing in a team so much. He said, I think it takes a lot of pressure off. As someone who plays a lot of fighting games, it's difficult to get into it, as when you lose, it's more your fault than anything else, which absolutely sucks, and it's why fighting games have such a hard learning curve. In a team
never thought
game
about
like
it that way.
Rivals, even if you have a weaker link on your team, you still feel like you have a shot while you try your best. That alone makes it so much nicer to pick up and play. You cannot have played in weeks or months, and you still feel like you've contributed to the team.
He doesn't even know what he just said. So when Overwatch was announced in 2015, there was a Jeff Kaplan interview that came out that the reason why they decided on having 6 players versus 6 players was this almost exact quote verbatim. He said that the reason why they settled on 6 players for these team hero shooters was because in this environment, you had enough impact as an individual player to almost carry the game and to win. But also if you had somebody on your team who was not performing very well, or you were the person who was not performing very well, it wasn't as big of a hindrance where you would instantly lose the game on the spot. Because of one player who is not having the best game, you could still figure out how to play around it and you could still find out ways to win. And so it was less punishing queuing up every game if you're not playing your absolute best, or if you got into a higher ranked lobby or like a mismatch in the matchmaker or whatnot. That's so interesting. He kind of nailed it. That's legitimately was the reason. Also, I gotta pee. Hold on, I gotta stop for just a second. I drank a lot of water this morning. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I had cereal for breakfast, so I gotta pee. Come on, one second. Shall not know a second of peace. Shall not know a second of peace with this pug. He must follow me when I go pee and sit 3 inches from me.
Way to what I talked about in my original Minecraft video, each hero you can play as has a different play style that a variety of players can enjoy. I'm not even just talking about the 3 roles that I mentioned earlier. Lots of characters have very unique weapons or combat styles and traversal options, even within the genre of a third-person shooter. What if you want to play Rivals but don't like the cutthroat split-second reflexes needed in something like Valorant? Well, then maybe Mr. Fantastic or Jeff the Landshark are more your speed. Don't like to meander around a map as a big
honestly, those games are so fast. You can play almost any character in the game and not have to worry about that.
Tank or a slow duelist and enjoy the freedom of traversal? Go with Spider-Man, Iron Man, or Storm. More interested in using strategic planning and gadgets to catch your foes off guard or really just give them a disadvantage? Try Penny, Groot, or Rocket Raccoon. Or perhaps if you really do just want to shoot and kill, then Punisher, Black Widow, or even Hawkeye are good for you. Even then, each hero and their abilities isn't even that cut and dry, especially when you take into account the different roles of the character, the way you use them, the way they interact and complement teammates. It's a true treasure trove of mechanics to play around with, and there really is something for everybody.
I think there's a lot to be said that about Rivals' hero design is like, yeah, they do reuse some stuff. Like, for example, like everyone always complains about the circle of healing, right? But even when characters have similar archetypes, they do have a wide variety of, like, there's not just 2 dive tanks or 3 dive tanks, right? There's a couple. There's like 4 or 5. And they can be played in different ways. Like, they're useful in different areas. Same thing for DPS, same thing for supports.
Making Marvel Rivals very accessible.
I like changing up my playstyle because you can choose characters that just like go off on their own and do damage, and you can choose characters that help other people, and everyone likes you and thinks that you're great when you help them.
Which is what you're all about.
Which is why I heal.
I asked several of my friends who play with us about
Okay, they're playing in a 6-stack. This is the best way to play.
why they choose the characters they play.
Let your shaders load first, otherwise your game is gonna feel awful.
Yes. My friend Justin aptly said, I love characters that get up in the face of the enemy. I usually gravitate to vanguards and DPS, but mostly I've just loved the fact that I can flex in any team comp. Flexibility, I think, is an essential part of a team-based comp, and Marvel Rivals made it so that every character is viable, whatever character you like. My friend Lauren, who regularly plays with me and my wife, said, I play characters that are more intuitive for me. Her sister Megan then added, I'm somewhat of a button masher. I go for characters that I can easily get a good combo and have a good distance weapon. Shooting rate is also a deciding factor for me. If their reload speed is slow, I'm more likely to drop the character. I'm not great in melee as I usually lose my defense early on. I grew up playing games as a sniper more often than swordplay, so that might be the reason why my gameplay leans in that direction.
Oh, that's kind of cute. It's cool. It's cool hearing players that, like, you know, they're just gamers articulate the reason why they like the things they do, you know? Because these are things that, like, you don't see get brought up in many discussions. Like, people will either try to be the hyper extreme end that's like, no, they're there for the skill expression, or it's the opposite of like, oh, they just want to turn their brain off and press buttons, you know?
Me, Metroid McKay, I must confess that I am not the biggest fan of competitive online games, especially not shooters and especially not live service ones.
Saying especially not live service ones, or saying
especially not shooters and especially not,
and then showing this, I'm not gonna lie, diabolical.
Not live service ones. Lethal Company, Minecraft servers, sign me up. Something like Valorant or Counter-Strike 2. I don't know. The extent.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm not a huge Valorant or Counter-Strike guy. Maybe one of these days I'll get real bored. Real bored. And I'll see how high I can climb in like Valorant. Maybe one day. But I'd have to be real bored.
Of my online game prowess is very, very lackluster hours in Team Fortress 2, Rocket League, Fortnite when my old roommates bribed me to play, and the Switch version of Overwatch. What was wrong with me? Oh my gosh. I just have so many problems with the heroes.
Okay, playing Switch Overwatch is truly like, you're down bad.
Shooter genre and the live service genre in general.
Valorant is kind of garbage. I've played a good amount, like not a good amount. I've played a little bit of Valorant. It is kind of garbage. But I think that, well, I guess it could be way worse now. I don't know how much they've changed with like flashes and smokes and across the map lines that make you can't see and all this other shit. But I think it is like just the more modern tack shooter. And I think if I just went into CS, it'd just be the slur simulator, you know?
For starters, I think it's a genre that's bred less from wanting to make a piece of art or high quality experience.
Not even Joe Bart plays Val anymore? Did Joe Bart, like, get his start in Valorant? I don't know. I always just knew him as the TikTok guy. Sorry, I knew him originally as the TikTok guy who would just scream at his phone with the beanie on.
And it's more about money.
Also, there is a lot of Overwatch slander in here.
For starters, I think it's a genre that's bred less from wanting to make a piece of art or high quality experience, and it's more about money. Games like the original Overwatch and Fortnite, arguably the
There's a lot of slander in here.
Games that pioneered the modern hero shooter and live service genres respectively were so incredibly successful because they were something really kind of new. So much so that they made other companies turn their heads and say, hey, look how successful these games are. I bet we could make a hero shooter or something and make a ton of money as well. Some of them missed the point and purpose of those original games and began pumping out their own games. Not because they had a great gameplay idea to explore or a great story to tell, but because they wanted a piece of the pie. Though there definitely are exceptions. This resulted in the second main problem.
The exception, by the way, I think was Fragpunk there? Yeah.
Really are exceptions. This resulted in the second main problem I have with this genre, the oversaturation. So many different live service games, many of them hero shooters or something similar, were being released in such a short amount of time, which led to quantity over quality. Lots to pick from, but few managed to really evolve the formula and set themselves apart enough to justify their price tag or existence.
Oh, by the way, I think I nailed it. 7.5. Wait, I actually nailed it when this video came out. It's actually pretty true, and I feel like right now we're having like a renaissance of games that are outside of that, where we're either getting single player games that are getting either remastered or brand new. And then like a lot of the big Titan multiplayer games have just settled down and just do their own thing, but there hasn't been anything being added. There's been a couple here and there that have tried to challenge it. The only one that like is semi-relevant, I guess, is in the last year is like Arc Raiders, but that kind of fell off after about 6+ months or so. But
justify their price tag or existence. This is what really killed a game like Concord and Highguard, amongst others.
There was a lot more that killed those games than that.
Things. Lawbreakers, Paladins, Star Wars Hunters, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and
dude, I have so much I could say about those. I'm just gonna leave it how it is, though.
Many more, having released in the last 10 years, gave gamers a sense of fatigue for the genre. So when Marvel Rivals came out, the current gaming landscape made me and many others say, oh great, another live service game? Another hero shooter? And lastly, that live service model is one that I'm just not a fan of either. I get it, it's a game that keeps on giving. Rather than come out with sequels for a game, just continue to update it with new seasons and new content. In theory, one game that continues to make money is a smart investment as opposed to multiple games that eventually stop selling. And the successful live service games were showing that this was totally viable. But I think that comes at the cost of creation and innovation and creating brand new experiences. As someone who
I've never heard someone put it that way before, but I think that's a very, very smart way of putting it.
Brand new experiences. For me, this isn't super appealing. I don't want to play Fortnite, well, really at all, but I don't want to play Fortnite over and over again just with a few new different mechanics every new season. Unless they bring back the Spider-Man gloves. Those things are amazing. These problems cause me...
So it's actually very interesting. I think that's why I don't want to go too hard on Rivals for very long. Like recently I've been going too hard because I played a bunch of 8.5 for tournaments and then 9.0 came out and I realized I'm like, oh god, I'm pushing on the gas too hard. I'm starting to like not like this game as much. But I think if you treat it more casually, you'll actually enjoy the ride of the live service for a game like Rivals because they put out so much content, both paid content, which is obviously skins, and free content. Most of these other games don't put out almost any free content. It's all paid content. Like, to use Overwatch as an example, most of Overwatch's content these days is its skin updates, shop updates. That is 85% of the content each season, if not more. And sometimes they'll do like, you know, like they did this quick play hacks recently where they're trying to figure out if they want to go back to the 6v6 format or try to stay with their current one. Like that's gameplay stuff. Like that's good. But I wouldn't say it's content. It's more like trying to figure out what's your game's identity. And then the content ends up being like a new map or a new hero when it comes out. But outside of that, it's all shop items. Rivals, I'd say you get every season a new hero. Or sorry, every half season. So 2 heroes a season and a map. So you get at least 2 brand new characters and a map for free. And they give out lots of free cosmetics as well. So you do get a lot of the free like cosmetics. Like there's a lot of shop cosmetics, but there's a lot of free cosmetics as well. And they'll also give you points to getting free cosmetics as well, like units that you can buy stuff too. So you're not completely left out, right? So I think they do a really good job of balancing it. And that's why I think Rivals will have a long future or a long sustainable future. And I think especially for people that want us to have a long, sustainable future with the game, like that's why you have to have a healthy relationship with it.
To think of live service and hero shooter games in general as objectively lesser than single player games. And I hadn't even really
Darth thing, the 9 months, loser thing, the prime, 9.
played much of a single one to come to that conclusion myself. And I hadn't even really played much of a single
There's so much slander in here. It's actually hilarious.
myself. The prejudice I had towards hero shooters was alive and well, and I was very comfortable, thank you very much, by myself with my own offline single-player games. I just couldn't be bothered. Now, I did give Marvel Rivals a shot when it came out, and despite not being my favorite game ever, I still play it with my wife often. But it wasn't until my wife showed me that she had around 200 hours in the game did I really start to question my stance on live service games. Despite all these problems that clouded the good experience that these games might have, and the
Give me your
admittedly the fun that I
nice
was
job.
having,
Give me the L charge.
she was having a blast.
I keep killing the Iron Man.
How could she keep playing a game when these kinds of problems were present? Was Marvel Rivals really a game that could provide meaningful gameplay experiences like the single-player games I enjoyed? Was it truly different from the other games in the genre? Was I wrong?
Well, I don't think so. I think if you only stick to one thing, you'll always have shortened horizons, right? I think it's always smart to try new things. That's why I've been expanding much more outside of competitive games in the last few years, because I actually used to be a massively avid solo player gamer, like single player gamer, because that's how I grew up. Like I didn't have the internet when I was a kid, and then as a teenager, I got like Xbox 360 Live eventually as like 13, 14 years old, and I couldn't use it all the time because on weekends I had to go to my grandma's house because my mom was a single mom, so I wasn't allowed to stay home a lot of times because I was just too young. So I'd have to go stay the weekend at my grandparents' house. My grandparents didn't have internet, so I'd have a weekend of playing on my GameCube, playing on my PlayStation 2, playing on my Xbox 360, but offline mode, right? So I played tons of solo player games. And then as I got older, and then I got into Siege, right? I got into Siege, became a pro Siege player, stopped playing Siege, went to Arc. Arc's obviously still online. And then eventually got into Overwatch, and then Overwatch was like my big thing for a very, very long time. Then, that was my last basically 10 years. So I've been very heavily into competitive and FPS games. So I've been spending a lot of time getting back into more single player and solo player games, and I've really realized like how much I was missing in there. Is it always the best content? No. Is it sometimes a little slow? Yes, as like a streamer, but I'm okay with that because I learn a lot from it. I also have a lot of fun in it, so I think like it also lets you appreciate these FPS games more.
Short answer, yeah, I pretty much was wrong. Having been playing with Camille for a good while now, a
lot of people just don't know the story about Siege, but it was console year one. So year one, there was PC Pro League and there was console Pro League, and it only lasted 1 year because everyone was fucking cheating and bullshit was going on. But yeah,
bit of fun myself, seeing how much fun she was having, and seeing how interesting the things I have talked about earlier were, I had to take a step back and really reevaluate my own mentalities here. And then I started to learn even more. Pedro Pascal's in the game. Pedro, why did you look so weird shaved at the Oscars? One thing I think Marvel Rivals really got right compared to its competition is how it implements the Marvel stories, characters, and overall brand. Some might think that the game...
That's true. I mean, I'm not even a Marvel guy, but like people call Winter Soldier Bucky. You always hear Bucky.
...is too reliant on an existing IP for its success, and it's just using recognizable characters to get people to play yet another Overwatch clone.
It's funny he says that because most people like complain about who play Overwatch and complain about Rivals. Like the only reason Rivals is successful is because of the Marvel IP. Even though I could point to 10 Marvel games that have fallen off because they're just not good. It has the sauce, but regardless.
I can agree. Even though I've played only a little bit of Overwatch, there are so many similar characters and moves that it's easy to see the similarities. Heck, all the heroes in Overwatch are divided into tanks, duelists, and healers, just like Marvel Rivals. And hey, Team Fortress 2 even did something like that. So, I mean, but in such an oversaturated genre, you have to set yourself apart somehow. And
I was perusing some Steam games to look at and to maybe play, and I saw Destiny 2's back up there again. What's going on with that?
See that the Marvel IP was indeed giving this game an edge over its competitors. Perhaps the use of an existing IP gives Marvel Rivals an unfair advantage. You can be the judge of that. But for a casual player like Camille, familiarity helped her find something she truly loved.
I knew about Marvel before.
Right.
And it's interesting learning more about the characters.
Right.
If I think about playing Overwatch, I'm like, I'm not really interested because it's not Doctor Strange.
Really? So it being an IP
That's why lore is important. That's why putting effort into your character's story is important.
P that you're familiar with helps.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Wow.
Because I actually know that I was excited.
This is why putting out a singular cinematic at every 2 years isn't a fucking enough.
To play like Mantis when I first picked it up because I think she's cute. And I'm excited to learn these other people because now I'm like watching X-Men and I'm getting into the lore and I'm like, oh, maybe I should learn Gambit because I really like him in the show.
Yeah. And you're getting into the show because of Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, it's like interesting. They've got like a love triangle apparently. I gotta know more.
Every new hero, event, battle arena, skin, emote, spray, everything digs deep and pulls tons of great references from the source material, whether that be the comics, films, or even other video games. Look no further than the character designs of the heroes themselves. It's something that I really took for granted. More serious characters like Moon Knight and Punisher look the part and feel exactly like you would expect them to feel. Goofier characters like Squirrel Girl and Jeff the Landshark have emotes and voice lines that are appropriate to their characters. And even
I never thought about that. They really don't cross those lines. Like, you don't got Punisher doing the Dougie and fucking and oh my god, I'm trying to forget what the fucking or doing the 6-7 emote.
Outside just the aesthetics, the gameplay and
like it's only like some of the more goofy
combat mechanics have the heroes and who they are in mind.
Star-Lord has 3 dancing emotes. I think Star-Lord's kind of goofy. I mean, I've only seen like 2 movies where Star-Lord's in it and he's like a bit of a goofball.
That are
I guess he loves to dance, so like I guess that makes sense.
Appropriate to their characters. And even outside just the aesthetics, the gameplay and combat mechanics have the heroes and who they are in mind. Deadpool
I didn't watch Guardians of the Galaxy. I've watched like the Endgame and I forget the trilogy. You know what I'm talking about, the Thanos movies.
Could have easily just had guns in his katana, but the developers know he's a fourth wall breaking, taunting, and annoying character.
In season 6, Deadpool joins Marvel Rivals. Deadpool is a...
Oh, you can't box a genius like me into a single class. I'm versatile, baby. Hey, take a break, boss. Your new pal Wade will handle this one himself.
Dude, the Deadpool season was kind of peak.
A literal comic book to enhance his moves. His 3 ults are centered around annoying you and getting in the way. His personality is baked right into how his character in the game functions. Even though it's a third-person shooting game, these characters stand out because they are true to who they are originally. They didn't just hand Mr. Fantastic or Thor a gun or something similar and call it good. They used these characters' abilities and identities to inform their movesets, making each character feel like, well, that character. For many characters,
I don't remember what that team up
put
is.
in makes sense. Mantis wouldn't be a tank. She's a healer. That's like her whole thing. And conversely, the Thing wouldn't be a healer. Being big and strong and protecting people is like his whole, thing.
Say that again?
I've seen a lot of people that argue about certain characters though, that like, oh, this could be a DPS, this could be a tank, but either way.
These characters are so iconic and so distinct that...
Dude, you know what's funny? Look at this article. Spider-Man is the most iconic American hero, and here are the 10 reasons why. Marvel Rivals has done irreparable damage to this guy. This guy's reputation is in the goddamn toilet because of Marvel Rivals.
Characters are so iconic and so distinct that they could not have gotten away with just handing them guns and treating them as skins. First of all, you'd be surprised, and I agree, it's a no-brainer to treat these characters properly. Nowadays, it can feel like nothing can exist without being tied to an existing franchise or brand, and that in and of itself can be a problem. So I think Marvel Rivals' deeper and more thoughtful use of an IP is particularly refreshing. Marvel Rivals can definitely be seen as just another hero shooter with a Marvel coat of paint, but I think if you look deeper, it looks far more like a love letter to so many beloved characters than a cash grab.
I will say, I don't ever feel like I'm being cash grabbed in Rivals. The only thing I would say that gets close is the gacha. When they do those gacha events where it's like you pop the balloons, that does feel kind of bad. However, though, if you actually just read the fine print on it, you realize that like you would have spent that amount of units on it anyways, like if you just bought the skin outright. So it's like if they're basically trying to give you like a fun event where you could potentially get it for less, but it's like most people don't want to be that one who gets always last on the balloons. I know the frame is crazy. I paused on. But like, I see what they're going for, you know? You spend more on the gacha. Okay, but if you said, I want to buy this skin, right? And you say it's 2,400 units, right? It's 2,400 units. But you could get it for less. Would you not want to get it for less? The only thing I could see the argument is you're like, oh, I'll pop a balloon or two just to see if I can get it, right? If I can get the skin for 100 units or for 300 units, I'll do it, right? And then you're like, shit, I already popped 2. I got to finish it out, right? It's about 2,800. No, it depends. It depends on which one it was. They cost 2,100 to pop all the balloons. I think it depends on the event. I think it's cost different amounts for different events. That said, though, that could be argued that it pulls you in. That like if you saw the original price, oh, this is too much, I'm not going to buy that. But maybe I'll buy like 1 or 2 just to see if I can get it, right? And then you get 1 or 2 and you're like, ah, shit, let me try to get the skin. But you still get stuff, right? Like you get the emojis, you get the MVPs, right? But I could see that. That's a pretty decent argument. But regardless, though, I still don't feel like scamazed,
It was too powerful. Except for Justin and his 2,000 damage. Our comp was too powerful. Except for Justin and his 2,000 damage. I'm just kidding.
Hey, but he had more healing than the other team combined. Come on now.
Just kidding.
So, me playing a lot of really incredible single-player games with deep, intricate gameplay systems, plus my prejudice towards the hero shooter genre, resulted in me thinking that this genre just didn't really feature the deepest gameplay. This is an area where I already knew I was wrong, as I mentioned earlier with the characters' move designs and the teamwork involved, but there's more than just gameplay mechanics keeping players coming back. I feel like
that's also subjective too. Like you just might not be someone that likes hero shooters, but you like tac shooters. Like that's normal.
Is stats and numbers. How many kills you get, how much healing or damage blocking you do, how many coins you earn in certain events, how many hours you've played with the character. In matches, some of these numbers can be very telling of what kind of player you are and how you can help your team, where you might need to switch things up. Are you blocking enough damage? Do you need to do more by switching to a duelist? Camille saw lots of fulfillment in seeing these numbers rise and that affecting her game.
I love turn-based because
the scoreboard is both an amazing tool and a hindrance. Because that's how most people think. Like, if you're like, oh God, not the scoreboard, it's like, yeah, but that's how most people think. Like, they think I need to get my number higher. My damage number needs to be higher. My damage block needs to be higher. My healing number needs to be higher. And so they try to pick characters that are going to do that, even if it's not the right way to win.
Gives me time to think.
Okay.
And so I guess this is kind of out of my toolbox, if you will. But it's a different kind of fun, because then I get to think super on the move.
Yeah.
And you can recover quickly from mistakes.
Oh, interesting.
I think I really like that. And even if you totally flop a game, the only thing that's going to come from that is that you learn from your mistakes and you queue up with totally different people.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sure, this time she wasn't winning or performing well because of a number going up from selling thousands of crops or rolling high on a dice like before, as valid as those are. But for her, it was fun to see her ranking go up, to get an MVP badge, to see all your stats in real time during combat rise.
I know people talk about the rank system in Rivals a lot of times, like, oh, it's kind of like not real until you get to Celestial because you can climb with a negative win rate. And it's like, that is true, but you have to play a lot of games. But there's something to be said, too, about the people that are playing the game and they're winning and they climb more and then they lose a game. Like, they win 35 points, and they lose 27. So they're still up at the end of their sessions and they still feel good by the end of it. But they're also not like there's problems that can also happen with that, too. But I think that the game knows it's not supposed to be hyper competitive, which is why everyone gets stuck in GM. You ever notice that? You ever notice all the people who are on the internet that scream at you and tell you your shit, and so that maybe your favorite content? Let's use me for example, right? Let's just use me for half a second, just so we have something for reference. The amount of people who always shit talk me is that guy sucks, that guy's stupid, that guy's tier list is butt cheeks, he's not good, blah 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 blah. Do you notice they're all hard stuck GM? If you ask them what are you, I peak GM, I'm GM. Right, because that's where you fucking stop, and you can't go any higher unless you actually start winning more games than you lose, because the matchmaker truly kicks in. So most players never get to there. They don't get to GM because they don't play enough matches. So they like slowly climb throughout the season. They just have fun. But the people that are like hardcore grinding because they want to be that person, but they don't actually know how to play the game, or they're actually not getting to the next level. That's where they get stuck. They can't get through the ceiling. They break. They can't go any higher. That's where they are. That's where they all are. That's why they all get stuck there. But most players never get there, which is why I think the rank system works the way it does, because they understand that 95% of their player base is not hardcore competitive gamers who are trying to rank up the ladder. 95% of their player base are just people that are just there to have fun and play ranked with their friends and watch the number go up and feel rewarded. And they do a good job of catering to that, to make sure that they come back every season to try the new content, and they'll keep coming back for more and for more and for more and for more until eventually they get tired of it. But I think that's why it's been almost 2 years and they've survived this long, even with all these huge inherent problems that everyone screams are huge problems. But the reason why it kicks on so hard at Celestial is because like they know this is the barrier. We have to keep the hyper competitive people away from the more casual people. We have to separate them. And GM to Celestial is the barrier.
And you perform well. She was loving the achievement of it all. It's all visual.
But at a casual level, that's what people do in Overwatch. Overwatch is 100 times more punishing though. Like you don't actually rank up. Like unless you seriously put time in, you don't rank up.
Concrete evidence that she's
unless they did a rank reset, like a hard rank reset.
Progressing and improving and achieving. For me, these kinds of things just aren't super important to me when I'm gaming. But for many people and for my wife, it makes them feel awesome and contributes to a positive gameplay experience. Marvel Rivals just uniquely catered to Camille's tendencies as a gamer by giving her opportunities to perform well, forcing collaboration, and showing her that she was doing a good job. Gambit, Gambit,
Tank
Gambit,
duos,
Gambit.
Tank duos.
I guess the team up is better, yeah.
Why wouldn't you want the team up, bro?
Now that's something that's not all that different from the average hero shooter. Even in Overwatch or something that's structured a little differently like Valorant, you see stats and you have to work together. But Marvel Rivals was bringing something else really unique to the table. Team up abilities. Plenty of heroes already have abilities that synergize well with each other.
Do you think this guy ever saw coming what's happened in season 9?
But the developers of Rivals made it so that certain pairs or trios of heroes get a totally unique new ability or certain buffs, but only when they're on the same team together in a match. Justin had this to say: I love the collaboration that Marvel Rivals forces you to do. While all the characters are viable to play, the synergy between certain characters can't be ignored. The unique team-up abilities make playing characters fun and fresh, since NetEase does a really great job introducing new characters and combinations.
I'm curious if there'll be a follow-up video to this someday, or maybe a different version, like a same spiritual successor kind of thing. I would love to see what people feel like in like a month or two from now with the current new team-up format.
And I totally agree. These team-up abilities are a ton of fun. How do you make people want to work together? Well, you make them literally better when they team up. The developers making certain heroes gain abilities when put together is something that not only sets Rivals apart, but makes for a positive and collaborative experience. It incentivizes you to play as different heroes that may have a better team up with another. And since the heroes that do have team ups are always changing, there are constantly new ways and reasons to try all sorts of heroes, just like...
Isn't there a bit of an argument here, though, that you don't actually want to team up with your teammates as much anymore because everyone always has a team up? So you just like, you'll have one no matter what. So it's like it's not as rewarding to actually pick like the enhanced version unless it's like very specific circumstances. There might be an argument there. I don't know. What do you think of 5 months?
Do I want to play as Groot? Not really.
I know, but like, what if you don't like? What if you like one version more than the other? You know, so like, let's say you're on Mag, right? And somebody picks Emma, but you really want to use the sword on Mag more than you want to use the double clone. So even though you'll get the enhanced version, you don't want to pick it, so you don't care. You know?
I want to play as Groot when my wife is playing as Rocket. And
Please, guys, stop asking me to watch the Doomsday trailer. I like having a YouTube channel. Please stop asking. If I watched that, it would be Thanos snapped out of existence within an hour. Actually, within minutes. Maybe within seconds. Please. That's not how the internet works. I can't just upload whatever I want on my channels all the time. Disney will literally show up at my door and kick my front door in. Please stop it.
He can go on my shoulder and we have a team up that makes us do better? Yeah. Camille playing Invisible Woman.
They nuked Boger's YouTube stream instantly. I'm surprised Boger had the balls to click on that.
I Play as Strange feels so much better when I get a new ability from it, and if it helps us gain a victory, why not? There are so many team-ups and synergies that it is absolutely an in-depth gameplay system to mix and match all sorts of comps with your friends. It's really cool.
Oh, I love to hear my friends are here. They are here.
I do want to briefly say that, like pretty much every other video game on the planet, Marvel Rivals is so much better with friends.
Yo, my old percentage is 6-7. We got this.
Yeah.
But also on a bit of a different level than other co-op games. It takes all the coordination you would expect from your average co-op experience, but the more specific roles in combat allow your relationships to take on a really cool new form in the world of the game. Kind of like how Camille playing healer reflects her ability to help people in real life, and the affirmation she gets when that help is recognized. With Justin, I've known him for a long time as an extremely helpful and kind person, and it's kind of fun to see that manifest in the game as him being willing to switch characters and protect people.
Let's see Justin be Spidey. Show us your Spidey.
Justin Spidey.
I have never seen someone actively want somebody to go swap Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Today's a new day.
If they're asking for it.
When I asked my friends why they like to get on and play with one another, Lauren told us, because the people I care about are playing it. I find
That is so true.
it pretty boring to play alone, actually. I tend to steer clear of games like this, but having friends that are encouraging and kind helps me get out of my cozy game comfort zone.
That is so fucking true. Like the social quote-unquote pressure that if your friends are all playing one game, you either join them playing that game or you have to get them off that game to play something else. It's true. It's how it is sometimes. And so if a couple people want to go play Rivals, everyone's going to go play Rivals. And so then you play it more and then you either grow to like it or you grow to dislike it. Unless your friends want to hop on, you might not want to play it, you know? Or just me and just be me and just watch them. I mean, that's true too. I mean, that can happen, but at least for me, I would rather play most of the time unless I'm like doing something else, like if I'm doing work or I have something that I need to do on this in the meantime. Like I don't mind having it like second monitor and just like hanging out in Discord. But I mean, yeah, like you're still joining them, you're still watching them play the same game at that point. You know what I mean?
Josh then added, I find it a fun game to goof around with my friends in. Low commitment, easy to hop in, free to play, with recognizable characters.
Stop shooting my dog, Josh.
Sorry, I was shooting this rat.
Oh, there's a rat on the ground. Get that.
There's a rat? Dude, I don't play on high enough settings. I've never seen that little
With our
bastard.
friends has only brought us even closer, and it's a unique multiplayer experience that I would have never had otherwise.
That's
Bill's taking
probably
15 months.
the skin that says she played in the open beta.
She has the rare one?
Yeah.
That's like...
And she's buns.
It has become a favorite pastime for my friend group. Plus, it's always fun when Josh busts out his Ben Grimm voice and does something like this.
Nice job, everyone.
Yeah, that was really good.
I tell you, today I went up against this awful team that portaled into the bus. Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
Last question. Do you think that this isn't that deep and I should stop being weird about you playing a game that I didn't expect you to like?
After all this, I quickly learned that my surprise from Camille liking a game from a genre I didn't like was silly. Marvel Rivals was clearly something she was having a lot of fun with, so obviously...
Let this be a reason to you for anything in life. If you like a game or you like something and other people don't, that's okay. Just enjoy what you want to enjoy. Because a lot of people, this is a good example of somebody who's willing and open to actually trying new things and learning. There's many people in life that are not. They're closed-minded. They refuse to try something else. They just believe what they want to believe, and they shut their ears and go la 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 to anything else. This is a rare moment, but it's very nice. You might play a game that actually might be really fun. I'm going to take it, like, you know what? Like, I'll give you a good example. Let's say you like Dead by Daylight. I think that game's dog shit. I think it's for many reasons. Obviously, we know that, right? Like, there was a whole saga of that. But if you genuinely really enjoy it, that's okay. I'm happy for you. I ain't never touching it because I played it before. But maybe, like, let's say tomorrow I had a reason to go play it. Maybe I'd actually end up liking it. I probably won't. But what if I did? And I think there's a lot of people that are afraid to even try something at all. They'll never try it because they're like, nah, fuck that game. I've heard it sucks or whatever. And so it's a bit of a rare moment. But you should enjoy what you want to enjoy.
Not all hero shooters are bad. Is this something I kind of already knew but didn't really acknowledge? Yeah. Did spending time with my wife and seeing how much she liked something help me recognize it more fully?
No, Darren, I think it's 29 minutes.
Also, yes. It's okay to not like things.
I like fighting games. My boyfriend likes them a lot, but I gave Guilty Gear a try to be able to play with him. I still enjoy other fighting games, but I respect them a lot more now, and I'm playing Guilty Gear. That's actually so cute.
We should dismiss and criticize things about a game or a genre that deserve it, like Concord's generic design and gameplay or Highguard's confusing match structure.
Hang on, I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Not like things, and we should dismiss and criticize things about a game or a genre that
I was like,
deserve it, like Concord's generic design and gameplay or Highguard's confusing match structure or any other more problematic theme. But it should also be normal to praise things that really do deserve praise, even if it's...
That's probably one of the most annoying parts of being a content creator is you have to be on one side all the time for many people. If you don't ever stay on one side all the time, you're a fence sitter, you're annoying, like whatever, because they always see what they want to see. That's how For You pages work. And so, like, let's say something is bad and you criticize it, and then something else from the same game is good and you praise it. The chances the same person saw both is actually not that high. And so if you see things that are only the praises and you see things that are only the criticisms, it's easy to develop of like, oh, this game sucks, or oh, this game is glazed really hard, right? But it's actually natural and actually healthy to say, no, this is bad. This shouldn't be a thing. And, oh, this is good. I'd love to see more of this.
Not your cup of tea. Camille helped me see that I was so obsessed with the problems of hero shooters, I was missing out on the things that Marvel Rivals and many other games were truly getting right. Most of the problems I had with hero shooters as a whole were assumptions. I hadn't played many of the games that I was criticizing. If Marvel Rivals can do good things within the genre, surely other games can. Heck, pretty much every good thing about Marvel Rivals I mentioned in the video, Overwatch did first, despite its own problems. I can't ignore that. I don't think that Marvel Rivals
came back around at the end.
Problems of this genre. I still much prefer the single-player experience. I don't love having to buy skins, and sometimes the gameplay of hero shooters is straight up overstimulating for me. Holy frick, there's so much happening right now.
What is happening?
Oh, this is a lot happening. Oh god, the season 9 update actually might be not a good thing for them.
I think this game is getting enough right and setting themselves apart from their competitors by making the game recognizable, accessible, and fun. And now I'm trying to explore how other hero shooters are getting that right too. I've started to try more Valorant with my friend Justin and one of our other friends. I am not amazing at it. I don't like how the progression works. I think having to buy
going from Rivals to Valorant, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Listen, live your life. I would not do that. That is too big of a jump.
Characters is stupid, and the culture is something that I have yet to really find my place in. But you know what? I love playing games with Justin. Winning a match when you're the last man standing feels straight up euphoric.
Behind you, behind you, behind you.
Behind me?
Okay, in the smoke.
Through the smoke.
Oh! Yo!
Dies.
There's so much going there. I have so much adrenaline right now. And I've had some really great teammates to help me when I'm down.
Is it to buy your character? In Valorant? Yeah, you buy your characters. They're not free.
Probably not. But that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. As
Yo,
Dean Calhoun of
69
Video
months.
Game High
Nice.
School famously said,
Boom.
Appreciate you.
It's all about the game.
Is it fun? Is it adding to my life? Is it uplifting me?
For IRL money? Yeah, agents are not free in Valorant unless they've changed that since I last played. Yeah, you play to get XP for the characters. Yeah, but I think you have to. You can probably. Can you buy them too, or is it XP only? Same in Apex. Yeah, Apex as well. It used to be like that in Overwatch too, actually. They are free, but you have to play a lot, or you can buy them. Yeah. Okay, so you buy them. Like that's the real answer is you buy them unless you play the game every day, nothing else. Okay. Cool.
My wife showed me that when I look more kindly and curiously for that answer, even in something that I might not like, the answer can be yes. I might not like hero shooters very much, but I love my wife a whole lot more. When she's laughing with her friends at an insane moment in the game, or screaming at an incredibly tough team, or really just having a good time, it is not my responsibility to tell her that she shouldn't be having fun because this is a hero shooter. And I just don't like those kinds of games, and they have so many problems. Even if it's not my number one favorite thing to do, it's clearly my wife's, and that is far more important to me than even my own disdain. It has been far more pleasant to join her and see why she likes it, and to start liking some of it myself, than to be an oblivious observer who judges things before even trying to experience them themselves. It's one thing to introduce someone else to something you like, but it's a whole different animal to be the one being introduced and the one who is unfamiliar with something.
That's true.
I found that if you think you might not
me and Shay's off-stream games, maybe I'll make it an on-stream thing someday, but we haven't really crossed that bridge yet. She's a huge simulator gamer, so we played a lot of like simulator games off-stream. Like we played one recently before she left for her trip. Where basically you run like a pizza shop, and we're running a pizza shop, and then the back end of the pizza shop is like for the mob, and so one of us runs the pizza shop, the other runs the mob shop, you know, and so we have to balance being like a pizza shop owner and running jobs for the mob, you know, and it's pretty good.
Like something, that's the perfect opportunity to try it and see if you're right. Marvel Rivals didn't quite sway me entirely on hero shooters. They're still not totally my cup of tea, but I have found so many aspects of them that I truly do love, and it's been such a wonderful thing to table my own mentalities for a while and just have fun. And I think I just might keep it up.
Guys, this is our last match. We gotta win. Let's go! Let's go! Kill that rat. What is that freaking rat?
Stay alive, Justin.
Oh, it's time to let the devil out. Okay.
Kill him. Kill him.
Yeah, we've actually played Roadside Research a little bit.
Have fun before she gets nervous.
That was a very good video.
No, I fell right into it. I think I'm done, y'all. That was fun.
Oh, there's more at the end. What's at the end here? Oh, just credits probably. Okay, credits at the end. That was a really good video. I know you guys had recommended that a million times, so I'm glad I got around to it eventually. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to realize like this is like the average player, you know, and I think it's grounding to watch something like this sometimes because you see like a lot of like really loud, opinionated either Twitter voices or pro players or streamers or whatever, much more often than you see something like this, because most gamers that are like this aren't that invested and they're not really making videos like this that often. So you don't get it as often, as opposed you'll get the same Twitter take 16 times in one day, you know? So this is your player base, man. This is your heartbeat. This is what you got to protect. This is what you have to protect long term, you know? So has he got a more recent video that's just called "They've Ruined It"? Stop. I'm checking anyways, just to be sure, but no, I don't think so. Okay. Okay. That was really good, though. That was really good. Okay. Nice. Okay. I do have one more video I want to watch, but I think I want to do it after. I think I'm probably play like 1 or 2 games just so I'm not super washed. You know, see how the games are, see how the vibes are. People were saying that, you know, it's starting to die back down, a lot of the craziness, so I'm going to go see if that's true for myself. And then we're going to play a game in a little bit called Welcome to the Game 3. I know there's Welcome to the Game 1 and 2 that came out. Apparently you don't have to play those to play 3. 3 just came out, and if it's really good, maybe we'll go back and play 2 or 1 and 2 and 1, but I thought it could be something cool to at least do for a few hours. And then if we don't really enjoy it that much, maybe we'll do some like more Assassin's Creed. Oh god, I'm right on my D rank. Jesus Christ. Not many people on today. You like your bed anymore? He just walked from his bed onto the carpet and just plopped. Magneto is super broken this season, Flats. Wait, it's not up yet. Yo, Retro, when's the video going up? Soon? How soon? When's soon? Also, I gotta reply to that guy.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Well, I don't even know if I have a really good mag win rate this season, to be honest with you.
From this match.
I've been trying to play other stuff. Oh my god, what the fuck is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. We have... Oh, Jesus. Okay, whatever. Thanks, Alan. Oh, I forgot. Alerts were still off. Hold on, I'll replay that. Tanu, thank you for the 15 months, by the way.
The stray
Curious.
kitty I
Thank you so
adopted
much.
a few months ago finally warmed up to me, but I think she's secretly double G's agent since she got on top of my keyboard mid-rank to lick my fingers. It tickled, but holy fuck, I fed.
Stash, thank you for the Prime. Wiggly, thank you for the Prime. Dragon, thank you for 29 months. Spills, thank you for 15 months. Appreciated. Funny DD. Do we ban Bucky now?
Surely TTS works on Twitch now and
Oh,
won't
Widow.
cost me another 10k scam.
Dude, we're banning Widow, guys, in the year 2026. What has happened? Holy shit. It's happening. We're banning Widow. Guys, it's happened. Groot, hello?
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Be wary. No
I will say a little sad we get a white fox, but that's okay. Have you seen the Odyssey? No. Why is that about White Fox? Because White Fox is horrendous.
chaos in the air.
30 seconds before you attack.
Bro, I just fucking kicked Ultron's head across the room.
Tiger Division has an interest in sharing intelligence with Krakoa.
Bro, I'm playing fucking kick the rock with Ultron's forehead.
Our survival depends upon it.
Imagine what we could do if we worked together.
I hear an Angela. I'm going invis.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Be wary.
This place is worth a good look.
Okay, BPA. Hold on. Oh!
I feel like myself again.
I pulled Mantis down.
I'm in.
Oh, not bad.
There's actually a lot of comms happening right now.
Nice. That works, so.
Where's that BP? Yo, hello? Andy?
I'm going on this again. Whenever you plan.
I got both of you. I went on Venom.
For the checkers have got mad that Angela got ranked low. This is why I'm out.
Yo. Maybe we should storm this my bet. I can go in on your next dive. Oh.
Oh, nice.
You can stop right.
I have ult for you, Kat, if you want to come in. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm in.
I don't know yet. Oh, something more.
Hello.
Is that actually
No.
I didn't think that was you. You won. Good.
I'm broke. Alright.
You shall not be harmed.
Dude, I can't hit a shot on that guy. Holy hell.
A lot of people turning around for me if you can walk. I'm going to Mantis.
I don't have pull. I don't have pull.
You need not fear.
Wolf's low, but I can't finish him.
This will be helpful. My daughter's blessing.
We have white fox old.
I'm just gonna get rolled.
And we're up in the portal.
Did they use Mantis? I think they have Mantis, don't they?
Okay. They use both, but
Okay, we go first.
I bet we're about the same. We're probably both like
Yeah.
50, 60.
60 seconds left.
Thing angle? It's not really a thing angle. It's more like a... I've sustained long enough to have pressure frontline, but...
I'm gonna ult their Mantis right now. After this level's done.
Oh! This Emma's trying to eat my ass.
She only have white fox heals. She's on fire.
Wolf's coming for you.
She's fighting wolves, yeah.
Nice. I'm not chasing that
They're gonna
guy.
have storm ult.
Wolf got, out.
They just started portaling. Storm ult.
The final 10 seconds.
Can I kill the storm?
No win yet. Going to overtime.
Alright, I'm portaling.
I'll port.
So dead.
Okay.
No. Damn, we just couldn't get the kills we needed.
The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Guys,
The
I'm
right
telling you.
heroes could make all the difference.
Listen, no offense to that guy. Borderline impossible to win a game with a white fox on your team right now. Borderline
Like, trying to
impossible.
outmog me. What's going on?
Wait, what?
The Mantis flashed her animated lord.
Damn. Get rolled. Okay. How come White Fox is bad? She just does nothing now. Her healing's not high enough. Her cooldowns are too long. Her ults like is the same as before, which was already like a bit of a weak point. Like it just doesn't do anything.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
She legitimately doesn't do anything. There's no point.
I like your armor, gorgeous. I bet it would fetch me a fortune.
Piercing, by the way, I think 6 months. Appreciated.
One life shorter, cat. Feisty. I didn't expect that from an angel.
I shatter preconceived notions nearly as often as I shatter.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Show themselves.
My daughter's blessing.
What? Support now.
I feel like myself.
Missed.
go down.
Dropped with our mag. You only have Mantis heals up top.
Invis 1. Not anymore.
Get the Emma.
I'm in backline.
Full 1. Couldn't pop the cracks. Oh my god.
You first, Mantis.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
There's Mantis.
Kill him, kill him.
Nice. Do not expect me to do that again. I feel like myself again. Magic!
Nice.
Land
Storm in a sec.
Nice.
Land
We are undefeatable!
Up, left side. Pull down him down.
I don't know how that didn't kill, but alright. That was a full charge to hit the roof. Hit the roof.
I shall not be removed so
I'm not gonna TP back. I really need to be stay on this. It hit the ceiling. Yeah, I should have backed further away. I thought I had enough room in there.
born again!
Top right.
Someone's gonna grab me.
Sorry.
The wolf. No passive, no passive. I'm so dead.
Thank you, Mantis.
Stay on, you're TPing back right now.
Is a mutant's greatest gift.
If you die, you better die on point. I'm here. You can get off now. Invis 1 in the back.
No, I can no. Fuck.
You shall not be harmed.
Oh no. I'm taking off. Oh. GG.
0-2-1.
Oh man. Why are they back on White Fox? I think that's the rule of the day. If I get a White Fox player, I'm insta avoiding them. They had 7k healing the whole round. I'm sorry. I'm avoiding every White Fox player. They're not even bad. I'm just avoiding every White Fox player. I'm sorry. Every single one is getting on the avoid. If you hard lock White Fox, I'm avoiding. Should respectfully ask them to play something else? No. That was a DPS player? They switched and they couldn't do it. What? No, it wasn't. We had triple out of spawn. They went Psylocke on this, and then I think they died and went White Fox. Nope. Hello, Boger. I'm avoiding every White Fox player. If they hardlock White Fox, they go on the avoid list. Nothing else to say.
Which hero do you
Someone
think
said-
will be today?
Boker, why did you unfollow me on Twitter? Address me. And Boker said, why was I following? That's pretty real, actually.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Would you rather have a goated Jubilee or goated Invis? Invis any day. I think Jubilee is only slightly above White Fox for me right now. Can't win a fucking game with that hero on my team.
Oh my god, they banned my...
Didn't you put White Fox high on your tier list, though? I swear bro just waffles on his tier list. You're the same guy who just said, I swear you put it high. Holy fucking shit.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Actual brainlet.
No timeline exists where Magneto yields.
So
Mac, do you want the Emma team up?
Yeah, we can.
Alright.
Jubilee is top 3 strategist as you aim. You know who was top 3 DPS if you could aim before the rework? Widow. Just get a Mantis damage boost and just headshot the enemy team to death. Simple. Oh, wait.
The future of mutant kind lies in our hands, Emma.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Do you ever miss the old days when we were still in class at Xavier's?
I would take a multiversal war over one of Dr. McCoy's lectures on mutant biology any day.
Funny. But seriously,
Wait, my clone is moving me away. Stop it.
I expected the future to be a lot brighter.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
If ever a place needed some light. Jeez.
Like, I don't mind being a burger, but at least be a correct burger.
Much better.
It's actually kind of hard to tell what the fuck is happening.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Black cat behind.
There's so much happening.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I have you know I graduated top of silver ranked in the Marvel Rivals, and I've been
Damn, we had ults too.
numerous secret raids on the Ohm agents, and I have over 300 confirmed kills. I am trained in guerrilla warfare and I'm the top pocket player in the entire game.
Still. Mark my prey.
can run Dino with Moon Knight buckets enough damage.
I feel like myself again.
Well, high flats.
What's up?
We are undefeatable.
Ult in the back. Give him a black cat.
Grab cat, grab cat.
Come kill this Bucky with me.
Armed and dangerous.
Fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ulting.
Cat flank, by the way.
Who killed the thing? Kill the thing. Everybody kill the thing. There's no slam.
What was that invisible? What the f?
I'm on both supports.
Dude, we win this easily. Don't use anything.
Kill the Hulk. Get him.
He's getting away.
Nah, I got it. Bro, hello? Did you guys see that invis ult? Did you see the Bucky ult? Like, bro, what am I? I'm in a simulation right now.
You shall not be harmed.
He's one.
Found my weak spot. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
There's no slam.
Grab thing.
Lucky one on the left.
I'm dead. I could have ulted that, I guess, but
Their team's capture progress.
there just was no reason to. I can't ult the Black Cattle. I can't stop it from working.
Always rise again. A mind trick.
But they like wasted their invis ult really badly. So like I'm kind of like, what do I do? What do I even ult there? Okay.
Oh, I got pulled.
Oh, I tried to save you with that. I don't know if it worked.
I'm gonna TP.
You shall not be harmed.
Getting wake up. Yeah.
Did you get canceled?
I don't know why we're holding vocal the whole round.
That is a great question. Why are we holding ults?
The future of mutant kind lies in our hands, Emma.
You guys want, I can go Dino.
Dino kind of sucks. By the way,
You might have to.
Get ready.
This thing in the black cat just walk us down.
Yeah.
we just have to hit Q. That's it.
Horseman now? Be wary. No time. I feel
And we had a pick, and we had 2 support ults walking back. Like we just hit Q and walk forward, and we'd be fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. We got it here.
Why do we swap the
This is
sword
copy
though?
pasta Corporate.
We have a...
Corporate, we have detected low levels of copy pastas in the chat for the past 15 minutes.
All you need to do
Corporate,
is
we
capture
highly
the mission
encourage
area.
there to be
Got it?
much more copy pastas in the chat. Corporate, especially the copy pastas that take up the entire screen. Corporate, those are the copy pastas that bring us in the big bucks.
Get ready.
Corporate, thank you for your copy pasta cooperation.
There's one in the back.
We are undefeatable.
Lagging again. Grab thing, grab thing.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Should be able to just walk it down here.
Is yours.
Look who's one over here.
Oh, that guy was still alive at the end there? Good lord.
Black out one.
You are under my protection.
So what in the world is this copy pasta I'm reading right now? Hello?
Putting up top. There's no dash. Done.
Don't let them walk into it. Kill the buck before he walks into it.
I'm trying. I'm only 200
Dude, I think I'm lagging like crazy right now. Am I fucking nuts?
You can grab hold.
Blackout one, blackout one.
Bro, is it the game lagging or is it my PC?
No, I'm lagging.
We're all lagging. Mantis one, Mantis one.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not crazy, because my ping's not jumping, but I feel like I am.
No, it's the game. I think we're on like Dallas or something.
Oh, fucking Dallas, dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's just horrible.
I'll help one. I have ult.
Where are we fighting, dude? Can we help our mag?
Armed and dangerous!
He missed, he missed.
Back on.
Dude, this is so
Kill hold.
miserable. Mantis, Mantis main, she's alone. You can die.
Grab thing, grab thing.
We are undefeatable! Nowhere yet. Going
As soon as that ends, I'm gonna ult.
Big level, big level.
Ulting that. Walking into backline.
Lucky one. Bro, this feels awful. Like, what is happening? The whole server is shaking. My shots feel like they're so delayed. I don't even feel like I'm hit. I don't even feel like I'm shooting. I think I'm just like I'm holding the button and hoping things happen. I just watched a shot that I 100% just hit, no reg. I just hit another one that just no regged. Now she's got ult. God fucking damn it, dude.
Black out to the back, dead.
Bro, this is horrendous.
Back out if we can, back out.
Let's go again. What region are we playing on? People say that they think it's Dallas.
Oh my god, this lag.
We're in the world of 100 plus ping. I literally sold my house and moved because of ping. You're not gonna tell me nothing.
We're down. Get walked.
Back out, back out.
Bro, I literally can't fucking see.
Okay, they wasted that.
Gaming the tier 1.
Mutants always rise again.
We need cloak hold next fight.
I feel like myself again.
Grab thing, grab thing.
We are undefeatable!
Walk with it, walk with it. Thing one.
Thing half. Nice. Grab hold, grab hold.
No winner yet. Going to overtime!
Hook one.
Still one, still one.
He's still one, he's still one.
T-Mac.
I can ult him.
Mantis on me, I'm dead.
Jubilee's half, but there's
Nice.
no ceiling.
Nice.
Job,
Bro,
guys.
the whole server is shaking. Like, it's literally shaking to its core. This is awful. Good lord.
Feel the familiar chaos in the air.
Hello, suppressed. Dude, it's so bad. Dude, every time a fight starts, the entire server shits the
30
bed.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Do they have any support ult?
They probably have both, actually. Or they have at least Jubilee.
Didn't they use Mantis close
I
to
can
the
try to
end?
force one.
Did they use Mantis? I know they have Jubilee. I don't think she used it.
Close to the end, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
they use
sure they did.
Mantis, they use Mantis.
Okay.
They only have Jubilee, and I'm gonna try to force that.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
We all look at her, she can die.
You are always my go-to.
Yeah, or
in
Maggle
this
just
stream.
kills her.
Area. Got
Thanks,
it?
buddy. Appreciate it, dude.
It
How your game's
seems
been suppressed?
extinction is on the agenda once again.
I heard they gotten slightly. I've heard games gotten slightly better in the last couple days. Is that true?
What's up, bad guys?
Uh-oh.
I'm magic. I'm gonna go in an ult. Yeah.
The one up there.
Alright, force through the way.
I got magic. Bucky one, Bucky one, Bucky one.
Uh-oh.
I got Judy. Judy one.
I did everything I could for you. I think you might be dead.
Capture the mission area.
I was low-key thinking about ulting for him, but I knew it would be a bad idea. No, I think the changes are good. I just
magic dies, we just
the
roll
games
those stun her and
themselves
she
have
dies.
been horrendous, or were horrendous for like a few days, like most of the start of the season, at least for me. But it's calmed down
Got them.
apparently. So
Magic behind, magic behind.
Can we swap the corner girl next time
We're-
we die?
Magic flank again.
There's no bubble. Thing one.
I'm fighting magic on the low ground by myself down here. If you guys are okay.
Oh, I fell. Yeah, can we swap the squirrel girl?
Is a mutant's greatest gift. You shall not be harmed.
Okay.
You don't expect me to do that again.
We are undefeatable.
It's clobbering time!
I'm just dead.
You know, I'll TP. TP out the side though. I'll TP out the side.
I'm just gonna cancel it.
I got it. Oh my god, it was just... It was just going, man. That was just...
We could have just walked and been fine, but
Going to overtime.
can you walk, please, back there?
I can't do nothing.
Please walk. I'm trying to help your ass, please. Dude.
I'm dead here.
You shall not be harmed. Fear Magneto!
Magic behind, magic behind.
Yeah, my BGGs.
Come on, Mantis.
Mantis one, Mantis one.
This one.
That guy's dead. That sucked.
Yeah, we're just not using ults, dude.
I don't
Ugh.
know.
That sucked.
GG's, yellow front keys.
Yep.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll add Jubilee to it too. Maybe I'll add Jubilee to it too. But it's mostly White Fox, but I don't know. Why are your supports trying to kill the magic and spawn when OT is happening? I couldn't answer you, man. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. That was the whole game. Couldn't tell you.
Wanna know what me and my brother call a Maugar and Torbalt combo? That's right, we call it the jar.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Oh god. I understood that. I kind of wish I didn't. Kind of wish I didn't understand that one. Not again.
Who am I gonna banish
I'm
for
so
this
please. I'm so sick of the Jubilees and the White Fox. It's like playing down a player. Ban it? I would if I could. There's actually so many things we have to ban, so maybe I wouldn't actually. I think I actually have like a 10% win rate this season with a Jubilee or White Fox on my team.
Agency, Orello is off the main menu. How would you like your course served today? White Fox players for the main course. Would you like that burnt or buried under magma? Would you like a tank player for an appetizer? Oh wait, sorry, we are out of those.
You'll need a
Support
top-notch
player for
team to
dessert.
win this one.
Sorry, those are all actually DPS players, so no, you do not get the sweet release of healing. You can starve now yet.
It's not even, they just can't survive. They're like hamsters. They're genuinely like hamsters. They just die. They just spontaneously combust.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Gotta lock on our enemies. A few strategic hits in this battle should be.
Only 2 last games. The server was lagging for it. Yeah, that was. The server was lagging, and I don't think our Jubilee was helping them too much, which was unfortunate. Coffee with casting in 3 months. Or maybe they were helping, but it's just Jubilee, so it's like, well, GG's.
Jubilee? More like I wanna leave. Ha 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 ha. Get me out of here. This is hell.
Guys, do you guys see that over there?
You are under my protection.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I went too far too early. Too far too early. Too far too early.
Second portal.
What the fuck was that portal? Bro, that might be top 3 worst portals all time. I would have took the battle blast over that one. Hello? What was that? It's facing us, and it's off the points.
Behind the point. That's fine.
My early here.
I am ready to put on a show.
Shoot the Luna. She still had her whole shield. Actually, I don't even know if she had her full shield. I might be lying.
Get bubble, get bubble.
Yeah, I got it. No, I didn't go. No, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I lied to him. I lied to him. He didn't know, though. He actually didn't know.
I shall not be removed so easily.
I thought I had it, but I actually didn't have it. I was the wrong one.
You shall not be harmed.
Defensive layers.
I trolled the fuck out of that guy.
You need not fear.
Assemble!
Much better.
Damn. Yo, Thing, can we swap places? You help with the cap, I go forward.
My power cannot be quelled.
Because I'm blowing my bubble a lot of times to save you, but...
Perfect shot.
What top right?
Precision.
The moon haunts you.
Oh, what about behind us? Nice.
I feel like myself again.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Fear Magneto!
I am ready to put on a show.
Fatal attraction.
And I'm dead. I just realized, is this the same Jubilee again, by the way? From last game? Did I make a mistake?
Get that vehicle
Yeah,
moving
it is.
again. Only 60 seconds left.
Notice how their backline's fucking immortal? He's fade.
Watch out. I think it's just a little behind us.
The one who shot from afar will shoot no more.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Yeah, I should have. That's on me. That's on me. It's just the character just gets so much less value than other characters that are right now. That's all. Unfortunate. Doesn't mean they suck. Just they're gonna play Jubilee every game. It's gonna be really difficult to win. No bubble, no bubble. Cyclops one.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Only 60 seconds left.
Holy buttons, and everyone's dead.
My power
Get
cannot
that
be
vehicle moving again!
I knew my team was dead. But I mean, like, what do you want me to do? Turn around and just die? They're all gone.
Down to 30 seconds!
Come back. We gotta fight to win this one. Oh, I mean, Cyclops was one. I'm gonna walk with it. JK. Strange ult coming soon, I think. Walk with that, walk with that. Kill their backline. Make sure you don't see 9 though.
Ah, it's huge, huge. Nice, good job.
Stack, 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 stack.
The current score is 3-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Yep. It was a very good cloak ult.
All the difference.
I'm low-key a better Punisher, but I don't want to get like mag bombed every time. So should I just switch or stay?
We got a mag, so he can just bubble you whenever you ult.
Okay.
Yeah, I did fuck him one time, so I understand.
Nah, we can just burn it, dude. It like as soon as you mag ult, as soon as you Jesus Christ, I can't talk. As soon as you ult, we just burn his ult, and make it so he doesn't get it off.
Bro, mag is so scary this season.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Something doesn't feel right here.
You know my weapons can still lock onto you.
Oh, okay. We got an invis now. I'm in. JQ, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it.
This business that can change in a heartbeat.
I'll be sure to remember that. I'll be ready. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
I am not the man I used to be. I have found a greater much better.
Yo, what a far flank. Oh, let's top right. I just realized, am I solo thinking? I got one, but I can't finish it. Yo, what is this other guy doing?
Magic and science.
Yeah, I'm portal.
I just realized. He was on tank pool. What's going on?
You shall not be harmed.
Bro is running it down right now. Huge ult. Okay. I mean, what do I have?
Precision. You shall not be harmed.
Oh, there's one in the corner. She's still one. I missed. Oh my god, she's 1 HP. And there's nobody there.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Bro, my other guy though is genuinely dead on cooldown. I feel horrible.
I like the cold.
Guess who just showed their stupid faces?
I'm hurt.
Chaos Blade.
Go to flank again, right side. Shoot it. Shoot it right away.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Okay. I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Walk with it, walk with it.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
I am ready to put on a show.
Hey, what up, top?
Behind you, put
You shall not be harmed. Much better.
We're on triple, but
Always rise again.
it's really bad.
Oh, let's play a game.
I'm gonna ult.
Go Hala. I don't have both of you, sorry. Hala, bottom right, bottom right. It's just the Jube in the back. Jubilee's dead, nice. Beautiful.
Double KO.
Oh my god.
Self bends to my will. They shall not escape our wrath now.
Almost got him. Almost got him.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Bro is not paying attention.
What kind of coward you like that?
Good one, right?
Perfect precision.
What am I be flank again? Ooh.
Ah, much better. You cannot hurt me.
Alright, buddy. Relax. Shoot it right away. Nice.
We're down 2.
You still walk with the cloak ult though.
Ready to put on a show.
I don't know about for you, might want to just run.
Oh, nice.
My sniper
Oh.
Down to 30 seconds.
Dude, no tanks, but I think it's like 4 people. If you guys go together, it is winnable. But I cannot make it first. Someone else will have to touch.
Magneto!
Yeah, I was playing up.
I don't know, Bubble.
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime. Perfect precision.
I'm running, I guess. Oh, the bubble's all the way over there. No. What about fight to win? Fight to win. Just giving them confidence. I don't think it's winnable though. Oh wait, no, that guy got. Oh wait, that guy got one. Wait, that guy got two. Holy shit! The redemption arc. Nice job, GG. Holy redemption arc at the end. Holy redemption arc at the end by the Deadpool. Cloak sold. Flats wrong again. We won. What are you talking about? We won. Also, thank God they swapped out the Jubilee. I'm gonna go pee. Be right back.
Which hero do you think you want to be today? Now, who am I gonna banish
Okay.
in this match?
Whew. When did you get GM? I thought you were Celestial. Rank reset and bounced in between it for a couple games and then didn't play the last 4 days. Like, honestly, the games today haven't been bad. Like I've had bad games because of hero picks, but no slinging slashers, nobody like hard shit talking. So like community-wise hasn't been bad. Games themselves, you know, have been unfortunate, but I wouldn't say like, oh shit, this is miserable right now. Or yeah, that was the lag game. The lag game sucked. But that's again not, you know, the players. I think the players made it really bad last week, but the players today have been pretty good. Oh, they're gonna play hard dive.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields.
Angela Angle? I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm kind of all good from being fodder this game.
I feel a familiar keyword. No timeline
I'm all set with
exists
being fodder
where
this
Magneto
game.
yields.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, looks like you and I are on the same squad this time around, Rogue.
Well, the gals and the powers ain't got none. What a pair.
With a little effort and
All right, how about we play till we lose? I've got a bit of a headache, bro. I might run down and grab some Tylenol. Play till we lose,
Starts in 5, 4,
and then maybe go to play the game 3.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I was out there, alone. And I really needed someone to
Oh, I just saw a black cat. Oh yeah, it's coming.
It seems we have company.
Wait, Gambit's in play? Uh-oh. Maggie's free.
Our head's in the back with Star-Lord. I don't think he leaves, care.
I feel like myself again. I am the king, which is my command.
That guy got sniped. It's tough.
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
Why not use Emma team up? I think Emma enhanced is really good. Emma without the enhanced, I'd rather just the extra range and snapping power.
Let me guess, your Namor's friends?
I feel like myself again.
Bro, what just happened to me? Why did I just get stuck like that?
You shall not be harmed.
Look for early ults here.
Undefeatable! Our cat's in the back. Oh god. We're capped. Cap's on.
Bro, how do I keep getting booped like that all the time? Uh-oh. Walk Mantis down.
Get in.
Bro, I am farming right now. This is unbelievable. Still not enough though. Bro, what do I gotta do? I'm literally killing the entire team every fight. Hello? You're getting little broed right now. By fucking who?
Greatest gift.
They've almost got it.
No, by who? I'm literally walking people down. What do you want from me?
You shall not be harmed. You are I feel like myself again.
Take the next. No winner yet. Going to overtime.
You are under my protection.
I can't say what.
Oh, man. Do we have a Gambit player? Because we have a rogue. Like, they could just have the team up perma.
I try Gambit, but we're just dying in the back line.
I know. I think
30 seconds
I feel like White Fox is just kind of awful now, you know? It's like, I know it's hard dive, but they just like killed that character.
I prefer teams of 4, but I can make this work.
The Gambit Enhanced team up boops? That's why you're getting booped. By who though? Who has the Gambit Enhanced team up?
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Gonna have to play X-Men and Thief if I want to win this one.
Gambit with Mag? Oh. Oh, also, you might want to take the mag team up, just because you have it with me already. Just Raptor.
Undefeatable! Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
We win this long term, the Capsula.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Captain's back.
Thanks, Deep. Oh, we're dead. That guy got slept.
I shall not be removed so easily.
Oh, boy.
It seems we have company. Chaos Blade! Les poissons,
Thumbs up emoji. Hope everyone is doing well. How's ranked going?
It's going.
Listen.
Walking that, walking it, walking it. She has another one? You can kill it through it, kill Mantis through it. She's 1 HP. No, not anymore. Yeah, they're just better. They're cycling their cooldowns really well. Yeah, we're just, it's over. Well, that sucked.
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
By the eye of Agamotto, you are under my protection. Chaos Blade! Playtime's over.
That shield doesn't block shit, I swear to God.
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Well, that sucks.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
That guy said, "You guys good?" Question mark, or "You guys good?" What the fuck? What do you mean? I didn't really do anything. Minus 14. That is the lowest minus I've seen in a very long time. Minus 14. Guan Guan said okay. That might have been a little tough. That might have been a little hard. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I don't care, to be honest with you. I mean, the games weren't like I honestly I don't mind losing some games like that as long as it's not like the slur slinging slasher running around, and we didn't have any games with the slur slinging slasher, so you know what? I'm actually kind of cool with that. Okay. Is it time? Chat, I think it's time. Let me swap it on over. Wait, isn't it called Welcome to the Game? Oh, it's got an update too. Welcome to the game 3. Yeah. Welcome